Governor Quinn, please accept my sincere thanks for your vision and leadership in moving Illinois to the cutting edge of broadband access. In 2006, this region, through the Office of the President of Southern Illinois University, launched the Connect SI initiative to collaboratively advance your agenda. At the time, Governor, you were our lieutenant governor. In that role, you chaired the Broadband Deployment Council, leading the state's broadband strategy. Your advocacy was crucial then, as it is now, for advancing this vital infrastructure into every corner of the state. You recognized the societal impact of broadband when few others did, and I thank you for your forward-thinking leadership. As I mentioned, Connect SI was started in early 2006 through our university as a way to collaboratively drive broadband internet into every corner of Southern Illinois. And today we celebrate some of the great results of that ongoing work. By working with companies like Clearwave and Frontier Communications, regional leaders sought effective ways to provide private sector companies with return on investment-based opportunities to expand their services. The private sector responded, and today we have affordable broadband internet services, thanks to your leadership, available at speeds we didn't think possible 7 years ago.
And so today, I'm announcing a $1.5 million Gigabit grant to Frontier North with the university working, the City of Carbondale, and many more. We're going to hear about some of that from all the people who are here. And it's also part of what we've already invested in. Clearwave across Southern Illinois has laid over 700 miles of fiber. We don't want Southern Illinois or any part of Illinois to fall behind when it comes to access to high-speed internet. This is super important for our jobs, for our economy. It's super important for our health care and telemedicine. It's very, very important for our law enforcement, for our education. It's important to make sure that this university can reach out to folks all over with high speed. And when we talk about gigabit speed, I'm not an expert on this, but it's ultra high speed. It means 100 times faster internet. And when you have scholars and students, educators, researchers coming together at a great university, one of the greatest universities on planet Earth, and they have the opportunity with ultra high speed, they can come up with new jobs, new apps, new ideas, things that will really drive our economy forward. And that's really what the university, and I think all of us in Illinois, are focused on. We want to have good jobs for these students and for their kids and their kids' kids. We've got to make sure that we invest now in important technologies like high-speed internet that will produce good jobs for every part of Illinois. And so when we are giving this Gigabit grant today, it comes to the people of Illinois, because we believe in Southern Illinois, in Southern Illinois University, in the City of Carbondale, and lots of people who are the part of this whole region of our state. It's important on this day, where we're going to be at the parade not too long from now, the Southern Illinois State Fair. We want folks, when they come to that fair, to know that we're moving forward in Illinois. We understand how important it is to invest in people, and the best way to invest in people is to have a broadband network with high-speed internet in every part of Illinois. Everybody's in, nobody's left out. That's what I believe in. That's why I'm here today.
And I know I'm preaching to the choir when saying this is great not only for Carbondale and also SIU, but for all of Southern Illinois, because we are one group. I was about almost said we are one nation, because in a lot of ways Southern Illinois is a distinct region here in Illinois. So this is a great opportunity for Carbondale, to work together not only with the university but with all the other communities here in Southern Illinois. So I want to thank the governor. Thank you very much for this opportunity to help Southern Illinois get further along in our goals. So thank you very much.
Okay, very good.
On behalf of the local Frontier team, I would like to welcome Governor Quinn and his staff to Carbondale area. We're very grateful for your support for broadband expansion throughout Illinois. And we're very thankful for the development of the Gigabit Communities Challenge grant to support this very important initiative. As a company, Frontier highly values community involvement and partnership. We would not be here today without a very long list of partners, including the great folks from the City of Carbondale, SIU, of course, and the great folks at Connect SI. Thank you very much. The Gigi Grant Program is one of the finest examples of bringing together the public and private segment to make a good community a great community. And that's what Carbondale is certainly going to be. I'm glad that so many of our local area managers are here today, our engineering and operations staff. Their planning efforts were vital to this project, and they will continue to work diligently as we move forward with Carbondale's premier ultra-fast network. This will be the network that not only connects Carbondale to the world, but in fact is the MVP.
And thank you to the Governor Quinn and to your staff for making time in your busy schedules to travel here today to present the Gigabit Communities Challenge grant in person. You honor Frontier and our entire Illinois team with this award and continued commitment to broadband expansion. We all know access to fast and affordable internet is a game changer for towns, cities, and the neighborhoods. Online connectivity to information about education, marketing, healthcare, finance, entertainment, e-commerce, and more have changed how we manage our personal lives and how we choose to work and play. Online connectivity makes strong communities like Carbondale even stronger and more desirable. It helps attract companies, employees, students, and families. Governor Quinn's commitment to bringing advanced internet speed to Illinois communities show just how significant high-speed communication services are to the people who live and work here. Frontier agrees with the importance of the online connectivity. During the last 3 years, Frontier has invested more than $191 million in the Illinois network. We're proud to build and support our network with a 100% U.S.-based workforce, of which 11% are veterans. When Frontier first began the efforts to compete for Governor Quinn's mission, we met with community leaders, the city, Southern Illinois University, Connect SI, and local businesses. These collaborative meetings had a clear conclusion. Carbondale was a perfect match for Governor Quinn's initiative, and Frontier wanted to be a part of that initiative.
I think it's really, really important. President Bouchard mentioned Kathy Lively, who is the Connect SI Foundation Executive Director. And I also heard, Glenn, about the small business incubator you have here. Once you have ultra-high speed, it really helps make small business mean big business for Illinois. And that's what the Connect SI Foundation is all about, really bringing us together, making things happen. Kathy, why don't you come forward and say a few words, okay? Thank you.
Good afternoon. I have the privilege of serving as the Executive Director of the Connect SI Foundation. And today I'm very pleased to be able to be part of this celebration. It's a very important state investment in our future and in the future of broadband and its resources that it brings to us in beautiful Southern Illinois. How fitting that this announcement is made on the campus of SIU Carbondale, because it's on this campus at the Stone Center, under the vision of Dr. Glenn Bouchard, that the first leaders of the Connect SI Foundation came together. It was his enthusiasm, his belief in the region, and his belief in all of us to make a difference, and so it's appropriate that we are here today. Connect SI is a not-for-profit corporation. It's an economic development effort to have a regional strategy for growth to make our region the fastest growing region in our state. Our goal is that through citizen engagement, we can find our strengths and we can address our weaknesses. Many of our challenges can and will be solved by high-speed broadband and all of the uses that come to us through that. Thanks to previous state and federal investments, the Clearwave project is just now completing its major mission, but the benefit to our region is yet to be seen. Our children will no longer be forced to only know what happens in the four walls of their classroom. They can now be connected with the world. Our SIU students can now also reach out internationally. Researchers will have access to some of the best and brightest in the world, not just Southern Illinois. Telemedicine is another opportunity so that all of our people can have access to health care, whereas now we have some counties who do not have access to health care. So we are committed to continuing to work together in a collaborative spirit. Today, we're here to celebrate, of course, what you've already heard about, this wonderful investment by the state under the governor's vision and leadership for high-speed broadband, ultra high-speed broadband. And we can't thank our private sector partners enough. Today we celebrate Frontier and all of the hard people who do the real work. We all know we make the speeches, but we also know that there's lots of people who roll up their sleeves and make that happen. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Steve Mitchell, who has continued to meet with this fine group of people through lots of changes in administrations and lots of changes in personnel. We're committed to the vision of a better and stronger Southern Illinois. Governor, our promise to you and your wonderful leadership is, if you'll continue to invest in us, we have the smarts, but we also have the heart and the collaborative spirit to make things happen. Thank you, sir.
Well, as the governor said a little over 3 years ago, some federal grants were available for broadband, and it was probably about 4 years ago that we started approaching the state, and in particular, Ryan Croak, a member of your staff, who's also very involved in broadband, about what we could do in Southern Illinois. And Governor, I want to thank you and your staff, people like Ryan Croak, that showed confidence in a very small company that was locally owned. We had 30 employees. Everybody was right here in Southern Illinois. But you had confidence in us, and I think part of that was that you could see, even though we were small, we had a strong passion for what we did, and we had an even stronger passion for the communities that we live in. We knew what a tremendous opportunity this was for the communities and to impact the lifestyle of the people that live here. And it was a large part through your support that we were successful in receiving the grant. You came down about almost 3 years ago to kind of celebrate us receiving the award. And I remember us going through all sorts of stuff, and at the end, we looked you in the eye and said, Governor, you can count on us. And I'm proud to announce that last month we did complete the project. We did what we said. We ended up having to commit a lot more. We committed close to $10 million of our own dollars as opposed to $2 million, but we made it happen. We got over 740 miles of fiber laid. We connected over 230 anchor institutions, which we committed to do, over 20 of which are right here in Carbondale, including SIU. We brought a gigabit connection there, which they had been desperately needing for years. So we're proud to announce that we got that done on time.
It's all about us working together, and we do that, we can make the will of people law of the land. Thank you.